Guys, so Amadou Onana rejected Chelsea. I mean, that is crazy. I mean, what is going on? Amadou Onana of Everton turned down the opportunity to come and play for Chelsea FC, and he would rather stay at relegation bound Everton. Guys, what is this world? What is going on? Before I continue, please hit the subscribe channel button, hit the subscribe button, and subscribe to my channel for daily Chelsea content. Guys, uh, Amadou Onana, that's the a Belgian defensive midfielder whom Everton bought this summer, somewhere in the region of 33.5 million pounds. Everton bought him. Thanks to Frank, Lampard, Super Frankie was able to, convince him to sign up for Everton, and so far, he's played well for Everton this, season. Generally, obviously, you might want to take that with a pinch of salt, given that Everton is, currently in one of the dreaded relegation-bound spots, and that has obviously led to the sacking of Super Frank Lampard. So, expectedly, once Lampard has been let go, what it's done is it has appears to have settled some of their highly prized players, and two of those players are Onana and Anthony Gordon, who was highly linked. In fact, Chelsea made a couple bids to try and get him when Tuchel was still our manager. Um, but in terms of Gordon, based on my understanding, there's no interest at the moment for Chelsea to go after Gordon. However, the interest apparently lies um, in the direction of Amadou Onana, obvious for the obvious fact that he's a defensive midfielder, and Chelsea um, currently has a need for to buy another midfielder for a couple of reasons. The first and obvious reason is the fact that our pursuits of both Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo appears to have hit the proverbial wall. So it's like those ones are kind of halted for now. The window is winding down. There's roughly about 5 days left in this window. Probably 4 days by tomorrow. So time is of the essence. Chelsea are looking to add another midfielder, and of course the other reason for needing to add another midfielder is the obvious fact that there's a very very high likelihood that Jorginho is going to be leaving at the end of this season because his contract runs out at the end of the season, and he has not been offered a new contract. So the reported price is that Everton wants somewhere in the region of 50 to 55 million pounds for Onana. However, as I mentioned, based on numerous reports, Onana Apparently, it doesn't want to come to Chelsea. I don't know why he wouldn't want to come to Chelsea. Maybe he's afraid of competing. I don't know, but he based on reports turned down the uh, opportunity to come to Chelsea. And then also the other, a snag in a possible or Nana deal is the fact that on the flip side, the same is true in that some of the players that uh, Everton needed to go the other way in order to make an Onana deal happen. Those players don't want to go and play for relegation bound uh, Everton. So it's like that deal is just hanging as of right now. It seems like a deal that's not going to be going at least from a Chelsea point of view. Um, the other team that is highly linked with him is Arsenal FC. Obviously, they are looking to bolster depth behind Thomas Partey. So it's they're pretty much almost in the same boat of Chelsea in terms of we have players there, but we just need depth. And so, and right now, it's looking like the Onana deal is a no deal for now. But hey, there's 4 to 5 days left, so anything can happen. The other, but for me, personally, my view on this is our reported interest in Onana for me smells like a bit of an impulse buy kind of situation in that that we panicking a bit and unnecessarily, in my own opinion, panicking from the fact that we've been seemingly outpriced for now. We've been outpriced out of both Moises, Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, and so therefore the powers that be, panicking because they know that we need to bring in, midfielder. But for me, again, the issue is not just to bring in a midfielder. We need, if we're going to bring in a midfielder, we need to bring in a midfielder that's way better than, Jorginho. And for as much stick as, Georgie gets, as much criticism as he gets, Georgie is a very good mid, fielder. In the right, setup, Georgie is a top, midfielder. So Georgie is, quality. I mean, I've seen Onana play at Everton, and what he has over Georgie is obviously the athleticism. He has the energy, he has the pace, he has the height, the physicality to get up and down the field. But he doesn't have the overall quality on the ball that Jorginho has. And my gut tells me that Onana is not a good fit for Graham Potter's team. That's just my gut feeling. Um, Personally, I'd rather the club, if we're not able to get either Enzo or Moises, if we're not able to get either of those two players, then we should just sit tight and rock and roll with the players that we have. Again, we have like another week off. Players are coming back. Kante is coming back. Kovacic is coming back. James is coming back. Hopefully, we can do the Malo Gustos deal for right back, and that might free up James to play him in other parts of the field. So there's ways to cope without having to do an unnecessary panic buy. And then to add an wild card there is the fact that our boy, 18-year-old Andre Santos is tearing it up. He's tearing it up right now at the South American under 20 tournament where he's played three games and he has 3 goals from a holding midfield position, and he plays as a traditional 6 for Brazil under 20 team, and he's the captain of Brazil. I've watched his highlights, and he's very promising. He's literally exactly the description of the type of midfielder that would fit into what Potter needs to support the likes of Modric, Nani, João Felix, and Havertz and all these other players. So he's the only thing he has going against him obviously is he's 18 years old and he doesn't have experience at the highest level. But hey, guys, once upon a time, Chelsea signed a 19-year-old John Obi Mikel, and he played very well in the under 20 World Cup, where he was voted the second best player at the under 20 World Cup in 2005. By the next year, and he was 18 in 2005, and he joined Chelsea in 2006 at the age of 19, and he walked right straight into Chelsea's first team and played 40 games as a 19-year-old holding midfielder for Jose. Okay, so it's doable. It's doable. There's no need if you have a quality kid. There's no need to panic buy. If we're not able to get any of those 2 chaps, Enzo or Moises, the powers that be told Bowling them should just close up shop on that midfield department and just roll with the players that we have. There's no need to basically throw good money at bad players to try and make things happen. Guys, how do you all feel about my thoughts on this Onana possibility? Please comment below, like this video, share, and subscribe to my channel. Take care. God bless you all. Peace.